Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. On the screen today, you're going to be watching a kill confirm gameplay that I got using the Sten here on Winter Quarantine. And you know me, I'm a TDM player, but there was a kill confirmed order, so I had to step out of my comfort zone and pick up this order really quick. But in case you didn't know, about 2 days ago on the 21st, Sledgehammer dropped kind of like a mini patch, I guess you could say, and it says new weapon tuning updates now live in COD World War II. And then you scroll down a bit, Sledgehammer Games released a playlist update for COD World War II, which has brought in new weapon tuning updates to the game. Michael Cornbread announced the highly requested changes on Twitter. The playlist update also brought other bug fixes and changes. So, you know, obviously people have been complaining, so, you know, it's about time that Michael Cornbread, you know, he stepped up and finally did something. But yeah, I'm just going to be going through, I guess you could say, the most important ones. I'm not going to be going through the zombies ones, just because, like, I don't really play zombies, like, it doesn't really pertain to me that much. But, you know, obviously I'm going to have the article linked in the description, courtesy of Charlie Intel, as always. But jumping into the multiplayer fixes, it says fix issue where social rank rewards were not granting. So, you know, once again, like I said before, 3 years to make this game, and you know, we had a beta, we had two betas, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and then, you know, apparently some people still weren't getting their rewards. But, you know, like I always say, supply drops were working perfectly fine. You know, no lag in the supply drops, you know, perfect animation, everything like that. But when it comes to the game gifting you stuff, it's definitely problems. But yeah, apparently, you know, if you were leveling up your social score and, you know, you weren't getting your rewards, now you should be. Fix an issue where the kill confirmed order could be completed by collecting both friendly and enemy dog tags, because I know there was an order where you have to collect 20 enemy dog tags and friendly dog tags. So I guess there was a glitch where if it was enemy you can pick up both, or if it was friendly you could pick up both. But now I guess, you know, it's enemy for enemy and friendly for friendly. Jumping into the next one here, fix issue where confirmed denier order was not tracking properly. Yeah, so that was the same one that I just said. It's just, you know, now denies count as denies. And then other general UI fixes and improvements. Me personally, I haven't like noticed any improvements in like the UI. Like, it's still a confusing as hell menu, and you know, I haven't really noticed any differences. But the reason that I am making this video now is because they buffed the MP40 and the Thompson, you know, as most of you probably already know, and I wanted to kind of use those guns and, you know, kind of give my updated opinion on them. I'm not gonna make it like a separate video for each gun. If it was just a fire rate, you know, that was it. But yeah, jumping into the weapon fixes. Buff fire rate for MP40 and M1928, you know, MP40 and Thompson, and they are better. It's just, well, the MP40 is better for sure. I wouldn't say the Thompson is better. It's just that now it shoots faster, so I feel like it has more recoil. But I do feel like the MP40 has improved with the fire rate buff. They buffed the combat shotgun damage range, which I highly approve of. I haven't used that one yet, but you know, the shotguns in this game are pretty horrible. So, you know, at least they're kind of, you know, showing some love to the shotguns. But, you know, like I'm always gonna say, the semi-autos, they need a buff. They need some love, Michael Cornbread, if you're listening. Class-wide LMG movement speed buff and recoil buffs for the MG15 and the Lewis gun. Not sure how I feel about this, but you know, if you do use LMGs, I know you're super slow, so you know, it'll kind of, I guess you could say it'll speed up the game and, you know, encourage people to move around a little bit more. But I know that the Lewis gun does rip. That thing melts. and I've seen people definitely, you know, hopping on it lately. Nerf fire rate for FG42 and adjusted recoil accordingly. So, you know, what was considered the best gun in the game probably, it did catch a fire rate nerf, and I guess they gave it more recoil. So, you know, maybe we'll see some different, well, I don't know if you want to say different, because the rifle class is just, it's still going to be STG, FG, and bar, and, you know, that's pretty much it. Because, you know, like I always say, no love for the semi-autos. And they nerfed the machine pistol damage, which I feel like it was probably like a good thing for them to do. Just because the machine pistol, it's by far the best pistol, like, if we're being honest right now. And, you know, so them nerfing it kind of, you know, I like everything to be, like, I don't like when there's a best gun in the game or a best gun in the class. I like everything to be viable. Like, that's why low-key Modern Warfare 2, there was no shit guns, because every gun was overpowered low-key. So then, you know, it was kind of like everything was usable. Jumping into rank play right here. Fix rank play UI bug where rank icons change to the placement match icon in the scoreboard that appears before the AAR. Not sure what that means, but yeah, if you play ranked, then they fix something. Sure, we'll go with that. And then the big, I guess you could say the big news for Activision: COD World War II has earned over 1 billion in global sales, best-selling COD game on current gen consoles. So, you know, I guess everybody doesn't hate this game like I do. Not that I hate this game. It's like I want to like this game. It's just I'm having a little trouble playing it. But yeah. So I guess you could say, you know, World War II brought a bunch of fans back, and, you know, hopefully, well, if you're Activision right now, you know, hopefully this is like a step in the right direction. But, you know, hopefully Treyarch can save us next year from this shoot first and die. I don't know. I've been shooting a bunch of people lately, and I've been shooting them first, and I've been still dying. So some kind of like sketchiness going on right there. But, you know, maybe it'll improve. You know, maybe they're just gonna pull a Treyarch and patch something like a year after the game is already dead, or 2 years. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you everybody for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. It's very much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.